box. Look at that thing.
Leo, it's time to meet me in the game room.
Hey guys, this is Frank. Welcome down to the bench and to this episode of Me Being in the Game Room. Today we have something awesome. Actually, we have something fabulous. Fabulous Fred. Fabulous Fred. Fabulous Fred. This thing is so cool. I never had one of these as a kid, but when I was in school, other kids had these and I got to play, and they were really cool, and it was an awesome toy. And it's a really nice piece of electronics. So I found one on eBay, and this one is broken. That's why it's on the bench, because we're gonna fix it. I hope. Hopefully. We've been pretty lucky so far. And I'm gonna put the camera above and show you everything else in this box. This thing is awesome. Now look at this. What is that? Fabulous Fred playing pieces for baseball and roulette. Look at that. All the pieces are here. The little box is here. When do you find this stuff? Look at that. 1980 Mego Core. Right, okay, cool. And look at, there he is. There's Fred. In all of Fred's awesomeness. Beautiful. Fred is clean. Fred is not scuffed up or beat up at all. Battery compartment is completely clean. Awesome. Look at the manual, Fred. We have the roulette board. I'm not going to pull it out of there, but you know, when do you get all this for $10? Especially on something that's 40 years old and awesome. There's Fred. Let's see what's up. Fabulous Fred is fabulous dead. Alright, let's take him apart. Because we can't have that. This thing is way too cool to not work. And Fred comes apart easy enough. This way. Okay. So, there's not a lot in here. A bunch of buttons. And a few contacts. Where is the bad component? That looks to be... These solder connections seem good. Yep, that's a lousy way. But it's coming off. I want to be able to put this back together the way it was. So if I can get it off original, save these little push-on pieces that hold it together. Gotta try, right? So that's the furnace starting up. You're gonna hear a lot of noise because it's cold. There's a snowstorm outside right now. We're having a nor'easter here in New England. So that's why I'm hanging at the bench. Got my heater on behind me. That's one of the noises you hear, and that's the furnace in the next room running. So, in case you're sitting there wondering why all the extra racket, that's why. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. These come off. I wasn't sure if they were going to. but if you work each side, I got my awl here. It's a little fine point, and these things push up over a plastic peg. I can get the awl into the little groove there. Pry on it a little bit each way, and it seems like I am getting some distance. Just broke the tiny little tip off of my awl. Okay. I guess it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Hi there.
A couple of connections there. They look good. That's from the battery. Maybe this guy. Although I don't see any leakage. Maybe it's in the switch. A lot of things happen in the switch. Let's put some power back in here and mess with it. Alright. Let's see if my dead battery has something to do with it, and run some direct power to this 9 volt that should be there. Mine was running about 3 volts, so not running too powerful. Let's see, get this up to 9. And maybe Fred will live. Okay, Fred's got weak sound. Why does Fred have weak sound? Hey, that switch, if I put a little pressure on that switch, I get a lot more sound. You hear it die out there? So that time I did it right. Hear it? Very quiet. Yeah. It's not all there, but if I mess with that switch, alright, so pretty much determined that, like classic systems of the day, this little power switch is very dirty on the inside, and you really need to run a good 9 volt battery, not one with 3 volts in it. And Fred will live. So let's fix this switch. We know how to do that, don't we? This is the underside of the switch. Oh, here is the outside where it mounts, and here's your connections. So here's something I noticed when I first switched this over, is how lousy these soldering connections are. And I see this one, there's the leg of the switch. You see that moving? So that solder connection really broke a long time ago. There's something I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna take that switch apart. I'm gonna reflow this solder and see what happens, because I think that's the only problem with this thing. That looks much better. Let's get this one too. Like a nice glob of solder on each one of these legs. Really, you know, it adds strength, not just a good electrical connection. But sometimes these switches take a lot of abuse. Heavy fingers and stuff, you know. Let's turn this back up to 9. A nice battery in there. Looks pretty good. Alright, there's Fred back together. Let's put some power to him. See what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold.
Yeah. Throw a
Fred in
plastic
place
bag over
here.
that thing so we can't get at it.
Here we go. Wait. Let's turn on the power.
I'd do it in mine, but I can't because it's gas.
All right. Let's see what happens.
As long as it's not gas powered.
Fred looks good to me. Pretty cool. All right. There is fabulous Fred.
I have at least one volume of cat puke a week.
One more time. Awesome. Alright, you guys. I saw it here first. Fabulous Fred is fabulously awesome. Fred is going to have an awesome home and be with a great video game collection from now on. And we love him. So that is all for this episode of Meet Me in the Game Room. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks everybody for subscribing. We're up in numbers, and that's great. Keep on watching. Game on, peeps. We'll see you soon.
That's right. Puke Patrol. Sponsored by Bounty, the quicker puker picker-upper. Just cool because the subject matter was really cool, and obviously the graphics were groundbreaking at the time.